and dominance in one of the company's most compelling storylines. From the outset, it was clear that this wasn't going to be a typical backstage promo. Solo Sikoa, known for his intense demeanor, physical prowess, and loyalty to his family, stood in the center of the ring with a presence that immediately commanded attention. His voice, deep and deliberate, carried both weight and sincerity, setting the tone for a segment that would resonate long after the broadcast ended. The road to this moment. To appreciate the significance of Solo's praise for JC Mateo, it's important to understand the context. Over the past year, the Bloodline, comprising Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, and the larger Anoa'i family, has dominated WWE programming. From main event matches to high-stakes feuds, the faction has remained a force that no superstar dares to challenge lightly. Solo Sikoa, in particular, has become a cornerstone of the group, acting as both protector and enforcer. Known for his ruthless efficiency in the ring, Solo's loyalty to Roman Reigns and the faction has been unwavering. Meanwhile, JC Mateo has been quietly rising through WWE's ranks, showing a combination of skill, charisma, and athleticism that has caught the attention of both fans and superstars alike. Leading up to this segment, Mateo had begun appearing on SmackDown more frequently, often positioned in backstage segments with hints of future storylines. Solo Sikoa's decision to publicly recognize Mateo wasn't just a nod to talent. It was a declaration that the next generation of the Bloodline was being prepared, mentored, and molded in the shadows of legends. The segment unfolds. The moment began with Solo standing alone in the ring. The lights dimmed, spotlight focused squarely on him. The atmosphere was electric. Fans in attendance sensed something different in the air, a rare combination of intensity and emotion that immediately captured attention. Solo spoke first about loyalty, family, and respect, emphasizing the values that have always defined the Bloodline. Then, in a stunning moment, he shifted his focus to JC Mateo. "Some people come into this business looking for glory," Solo said, his voice unwavering, "but very few come with the heart, discipline, and respect for what it really takes. JC Mateo, you've got what it takes. You're ready to learn. You're ready to fight. And most importantly, you're ready to carry the legacy forward." The words, spoken with deliberate gravity, struck a chord with both the live audience and viewers at home. Solo's praise wasn't casual. It was a powerful endorsement, signaling that Mateo was not just a talent on the rise, but someone worthy of the Bloodline name. The significance of Solo's praise. In WWE, endorsements from established stars can be career-defining. Solo Sikoa's words to Mateo carry several layers of significance. Mentorship and legacy. Solo's acknowledgement positions Mateo as a potential protege, someone who could carry the Bloodline's legacy into the future, ensuring the faction remains relevant even as current members eventually step back. Locker room impact. By praising Mateo publicly, Solo is signaling to other wrestlers that Mateo is someone to respect and watch. This not only elevates Mateo's status, but also adds tension for future storylines involving rivalries or alliances. Narrative depth. WWE thrives on layered storytelling. Solo's heartfelt message adds depth to his own character, showing a side rarely seen. A loyal, almost paternal figure who nurtures talent while maintaining an aura of danger and authority. JC Mateo's reaction. Though Mateo was not in the ring during the segment, backstage shots revealed his visible reaction. Eyes wide, a mix of respect, determination, and humility painted across his face. Mateo's response conveyed more than words could. It was a moment of validation for his hard work and a subtle acknowledgement that the next chapter of the Bloodline story may include him in a meaningful role. Fans watching at home could sense the chemistry and unspoken bond being established. Solo's praise wasn't just a storyline device. It felt authentic, blending real-life mentorship with scripted drama, which is why the segment resonated so powerfully. Crowd and social media reactions. The WWE Universe responded immediately. Social media erupted with fan reactions, highlighting both Solo's commanding presence and Mateo's rising star potential. Hashtags like #BloodlineLegacy, #SoloSikoa, and #JC Mateo trended globally within minutes. Fans praised the segment for its emotional resonance, Solo Sikoa showing he's more than just muscle. Respect and mentorship make the Bloodline unstoppable. JC Mateo is getting the stamp of approval from the best. Can't wait to see what's next. This segment gave me chills. The Bloodline isn't just about domination, it's about family, honor, and legacy. The consensus was clear. This moment elevated both Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo, giving fans a reason to invest emotionally in the next chapter of WWE storytelling. Backstage and future implications. According to insider reports, the segment is just the beginning of a broader narrative arc. WWE Creative is expected to build Mateo into more prominent storylines, possibly aligning him closer with the Bloodline for future tag team or singles competition. The endorsement also sets up potential conflicts, as other superstars may feel jealousy or challenge Mateo, creating opportunities for feuds that blend personal rivalry with faction loyalty. Furthermore, Solo's portrayal in this segment highlights his versatility. While he is known as a formidable in-ring force, his ability to convey emotion, mentorship, and narrative significance ensures that his character continues to evolve, keeping fans invested in both his personal journey and the Bloodline's overarching storyline. What this means for the Bloodline. The Bloodline has long been one of WWE's most dominant and compelling factions. By incorporating JC Mateo and showcasing Solo Sikoa's mentorship, WWE signals that the faction's dominance is not fleeting. Instead, it is being reinforced for the future, ensuring continuity and relevance. This moment also reinforces the thematic pillars of the Bloodline: loyalty, respect, family, and power. Fans now have a clear sense of who represents the future of the faction, while also maintaining the mystique and intimidation factor that has made the Bloodline an enduring force in WWE. Conclusion: the segment in which Solo Sikoa praised JC Mateo was more than just a few minutes of television. It was a masterclass in storytelling, character development, and faction dynamics. Solo's powerful words elevated Mateo, reinforced the Bloodline's legacy, and reminded fans why WWE storytelling continues to captivate audiences around the world. For JC Mateo, the endorsement is a career milestone, a moment of recognition that signals his ascent within the company. For Solo Sikoa, it showcased a side of his character rarely seen, one of mentorship, pride, and unwavering loyalty to family and faction. As WWE looks ahead, fans can expect this storyline to develop into a series of matches, alliances, and dramatic moments that will keep audiences invested for months. One thing is certain: the Bloodline is evolving. The future looks bright with JC Mateo in the fold, and Solo Sikoa's powerful presence ensures that loyalty, family, and dominance remain at the core of WWE storytelling. This segment has left the WWE Universe buzzing, setting the stage for a compelling narrative that blends legacy, mentorship, and the promise of new talent rising under the guidance of one of the faction's most formidable enforcers.